Vigilante. Resist the system, you know what I'm saying? Feel good right now. Let's get it.
Keep it 100. Hey, minor is the one you want talking to your sons. I can talk about God, I can tell them about drugs. I can show them how to move when they see you in the mud. Get to work and make a brick. It was me and Doc putting everything on the house, investing everything in music, then explain it to the spouse. Came a long way from sleeping on my brother's couch. Really shooter met, call her op, he a vouch. Yeah.
I done woke up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober, y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really gonna throw boy, you in a dream. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the white, I better put Milo on it. And let's soon Chico Milo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that, sit back, listen to the truth for the sky crack. And the Lord get back. Or somebody wants some get back. And they click clack, they be bent back, thinking I just intact. Never left, but I've been back. Cross on my big neck, and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in a club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. Keep my eyebrows raised, smell what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the mail may stop. But they ask for the truth, yeah, I'm a dork. They like how you do that now.
And I want to say something too. Fuck Oscar De La Hoya too. He's always a motherfucker. He keep talking and talking. We're gonna smack him when we see him.
The heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? They stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can.
Keep your chips on. This the one and only Ghost with the shadow in the front. Friday night. And hope I didn't do all that. And the audio's not on. Knowing my luck, bro. Oh, we good. Audio is good. And I'm pretty sure Tycho or Sergeant would have let me know. Hey, man, what is going on? Hey, listen, man. I'll tell you. Before I even get into things, man, I get it, man. I get it. People are sensitive. I'm sensitive, man. I'm a sensitive individual. Yes, I am. You get sensitive with things that you're passionate in. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at it. You know, you care about things that you're passionate about, or you get sensitive about things that you're passionate about, that you care about. But in boxing, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know if sometimes people are really upset or if they're like using that as like a catapult to like make up shit, you know? But I'll tell you, man, anytime Teofimo says something, bro, anytime. And by the way, I don't endorse any I don't even think he meant it like that. So let me start off like that. I think he does it on purpose. So let me start with that. I think he does it on purpose. I think he knows what he's doing. He knows damn well when he says things, he's gonna get the people. But then what happens is people hear that, and then like it's almost like they use that as like a fucking to start making up shit. They just make up things when it comes to him, bro. I mean, if you don't like him, you don't like him, but don't be making up stuff, bro. Like what the weirdest thing I've heard all week, bro. Weirdest thing I've heard all week is the dude don't want to fight Devin Haney, but let that sink in. Like, it doesn't even make any sense, bro, when you look at it, because it's coming from Devin. It's coming from Devin, and Devin is grasping at straws, bro. Devin right now, it's unfortunate because, you know, to be honest with you, like, I was thinking about how Devin must be right now. I don't think he's eager to get back in the ring. But at the same time, you know, he's a man and he was undefeated, so he's got to keep that that mentality or some shit. That's how I look at it. But like, before we get into all that, let's just back up a little bit and talk about the fight that's going to be happening this weekend. That is this weekend, correct? I didn't get a chance to check the weigh-in or anything. Did they do the weigh-in? This weekend is Joshua and Dubois, right? Don't make me have to change the title. By the way, that's a good fight. That's a very good fight, Joshua and Dubois, bro. I like Dubois. I do. I really do. Every time he fights, I actually go for him. The only thing I never liked about him, I wouldn't say I didn't like about him, is when he gave up on the Joe Joyce fight, you know. But you know, I try to be like a little bit fair when I think about what's going on in a boxer's mind. I mean, let's take it to Danny Garcia. I think Danny Garcia, even I was a little bit hard on Danny Garcia. But look, man, that comes with the territory, bro. That comes with the territory. People saying things like, people like, bro, when you do good things and you're a winner, people, they love you. They love you. When you lose or do things that people don't like, or they can't get nothing from you no more, that's when you truly know who's in your corner, bro. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. If I had a lot of money, if I was rich, bro, I guarantee you there'd be like 50 people around me all the time, right? I'm not saying I would keep them around me. I'm saying I guarantee you there's people that know me, maybe even a little bit. All of a sudden now, hey, you know, worried about you. Where you been, man? You know, like that's how that shit is, right? And then the moment you don't have anything, they're gone. And that's how it is with boxing and fans, bro. You got some loyal fans. Look, you got loyal fans. Then you got dick riding fans. Those are the ones that don't criticize nobody and they make up lies. They don't even want to acknowledge when somebody does something wrong. Then you got the hating ass fan. There's a lot of those. So there's a lot of those on YouTube too. They're still fans, bro. They're still fans. You don't know how many times I've looked at my live. I'm a small ass channel. I looked at my live and I see a dude talking shit. And you don't know how many times I go to block him, bro. Because you could block people obviously after the live. I go to block him and I look and I go, ain't that the same dude that was here? So I go check it. Yeah, you know, I'm petty like that. I go to another live. He's there. Then I go to another live. He's there. Oh, he a fan. He don't really hate me. He just likes to talk shit when he's here. That's fine. It is what it is. Let me say this. Also, I didn't watch Teo Sr. Teo Sr. did an interview with Punch Drunk, correct? I believe he did. Didn't he a couple days ago? I did not catch the interview, and I have not been keeping up with boxing this week. So if anything burst out new that I don't know, what I'm more interested in is if Teo got a fight lined up. Does anybody know if Teo's got a fight lined up? That's what I want to know. I want to know if he's got a fight lined up. I know we had a date in September that was supposed to be his, correct? And then for some reason it didn't fall through. Brian Norman Jr. It was supposed to be, you know. I'm just curious to see the selection, because listen, I criticize Teo too. I like Teo, but I'll criticize him in a heartbeat, bro. Like, I expect more out of him. So that's why I want to know who's his opponent. It better not be nobody like Steve Claggett or nothing like that again. That I understand why that happened, though. I understand why that unfolded like that. People keep acting like that was his first line of choice or some shit, bro. People weird out there, bro. You know damn well he did not search for fucking Steve Claggett, bro. That happened after multiple. Y'all know the truth, bro. Weigh in both close to weight, but Joshua a little heavier than Dubois. I like the lighter version of Joshua. I feel like the heavy version of Joshua, he's too Joshua's robotic as it is. He's very robotic and stiff as it is. So I always preferred him when he was lighter. Not only that, but Joshua has always had a stamina problem. However, since his second loss to Usyk, I think he's been doing a lot better, bro. his punch selection, his whole style. I don't know if he changed trainers or something like that, but ever since he lost to Usyk, Anthony Joshua been all right. And I ain't just saying that just because of the Ngannou fight, because that shit don't even count to me. That shit don't even count to me. Teo and Hughes in September. Is that official? Is that official? Hold on. Oh shit. Chris Colbert's fighting. Ain't that some shit? Hold on, let me see. Hold up. Chris is he headlining? Get no way. He never headlined when he was undefeated. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, we know Munguia's fighting. Okay. Has Alicia Bumgarner fought since popping hot? Because that's going to be interesting too. Always interesting to see how a fighter fights after they don't pop dirty. You question. Chris Colbert's on Pro Box. It's unfortunate, Chris. Yes, he is. Oh my goodness. Chris is on Pro Box. I'm not dissing Pro Box. It just goes to show you, bro. 1 or 2 losses, you'll be right back where you were, or you'll go back. Man, hey, listen, what were we talking about last weekend? Last weekend, Stephen Fulton on the prelims. Stephen Fulton on the prelims, bro. And by the way, he looks like Inoue did some permanent damage to Stephen Fulton, bro. Before he fought Inoue, he was just a different fighter. I don't know if his chin is messed up or something. I mean, listen, bro, you can't fix your chin, bro. You get knocked out. I'm telling you, Rolly is permanently. Rolly couldn't talk to begin with. Rolly done been knocked out a couple times and knocked out in sparring. Now look at him talk right now. He don't even answer the questions they ask him. That shit got to register. He's got a 30-second, like on the YouTube delay. You know how I got like a 30-second delay? That's Rolly, but in real life. He's got a 30-second delay. You don't ask him 3 questions. He answers the first question from 2 minutes ago. Jojo Diaz. Well, I mean, this is what happens, bro, when you take a couple of losses. But, you know, it's a new market, too. It is a new market. And I think Pro Box is a good thing, by the way. I think Pro Box is a good thing. But just goes to show you how Chris Colbert, I feel like he never took his career seriously. And I was one of the rare people ever bigging that kid up, bro. And he disappointed me as a fan. I feel like, you know, he never took boxing seriously. I mean, maybe in the amateurs, but I know at one point, bro, he didn't even look like he was in shape for his fights. Every time I saw him training, he had one of those black bags over him. When you see people training with that black bag bodysuit, bro, that's a fat camp, bro. At least to my opinion. All right? If you training with a big ass garbage bag over you, that shit, number one, fat camps ain't healthy. They're not. They're not. And that's why most people will tell you, like, if you want to lose weight, I don't prefer the word diet. I mean, your diet is what you eat, but I don't prefer the word diet. It's a lifestyle change, bro. Because you could do that diet for like 2-3 months and your ass will be right back after like a week of binging. Boxing, unless you got superb skills and you gifted, like really gifted with ring IQ and everything, and defensively, even then you should still be staying in shape between fights, bro. If we were to actually be dead ass, how many fighters do we know that doesn't live that fighter's lifestyle? And what I mean by that is you'll see them when they're not fighting, you'll see them at an event or something like that. And you could tell they're like 20 pounds heavier, 25 pounds heavier, 15 pounds heavier. But then some fighters, you'll see them and they're in shape still. There's not many. There's not many. One thing I agree with Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar's clap back fucking Thursdays. Oscar's crazy, bro. One thing I'll agree with Oscar is that the mentality is different. I feel like the mentality of fighters are different now. I feel like social media plays a big part in things. And, you know, a couple generations ago, there wasn't really Twitter and stuff like that. So most of the talking was in the ring, bro. You know what I mean? Now it's like there's different avenues for these guys to make money. Would you fight 4 times? Let me ask you this. Let's say you're an undefeated fighter and you got a little buzz to you, right? Now, you know what happens when you lose, right? We just went over Chris Colbert lost a couple times. He's on Pro Box. Jojo Diaz, he's on Pro Box. I'm not dissing these guys. I'm just telling you, you know how it is when you lose a fight, right? So imagine if you're a fighter and you're undefeated. You got a little buzz to you and you got a YouTube channel and you make money off it. Would you be eager to fight 4 times a year? Think about it, because you know, like once you lose, that I mean, it could go downhill, but sometimes you lose and the shit go uphill. All I'm saying is these guys got multiple avenues and endorsements and stuff. I'm not saying they didn't have endorsements back then. I just feel like the mentality is different, bro. I feel like the mentality is different, but either way, I'm still a fan. But I agree with Oscar when he says that. Other than that, Oscar he be bugging, bro. He be bugging. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it is stupid or smart, Frank. I'm not. I'm saying the mentality is different. I'm saying the mentality is different. That's all. I could tell you this. Maybe I was looking at it wrong, but I feel like 10 years ago. I've always in my mind asked for fights in my head as a fan. And what I mean by that is like, damn, I'd love to see that guy fight that guy. Like that always happens, you know? But I can tell you this, it happened less years ago. Less and less, you know? There isn't this huge, so much over marinating a lot of shit, bro. Sometimes we over marinate shit so much that the 2 fighters, both of them got L's now, or one done left the division, or you see what I'm saying? And it's just like, and everybody always got an excuse too. And then you got people that's always going to make excuses for them why they didn't fight. So let me upload this real quick before I get going. Let me upload the thumbnail of the day. By the way, man. By the way, I've said this. I've been saying this all year, bro. I've been saying this all year. Something's gonna happen this year, bro. Be ready. And I've been telling y'all. So I mean, this is a boxing channel, but I've been telling y'all, just be ready, bro. You see what's happening in the news, in the media, and celebrities and shit. Trust me, bro. That's all. Something's gonna happen, bro. Election coming up. Just be smart, bro. Be smart. Why you put a roach up there? She be fucking with me, man. Oh, man, that's my friend. I want to see him fight, and all the reality is a loss. Back to your one pay goes down. I want to see him fight all the fights. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. She always is so kind to me. She's so kind. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Hold on 1 second. Let me go over to. Okay, one of the topics I wanted to say just real quick, by the way, is Devin Haney saying that what's his name offered him a fight. I mean, come on, bro. First off, Turk Al-Sheikh. And this is another thing too. People must have it in their head that the Turk is paying all these dudes money. I thought that at one point too. I really did. But in reality, I don't think that's happening, bro. And I think the dude is a snake, and he dumped $20 million into a rival combat sport. And I think that anybody that doesn't want to do business with him, he's gonna fuck up the sport. He's gonna hurt the sport. He's gonna hurt the sport more in the long run. I used to really think it was the opposite. But this whole Canelo thing is, I don't find it ironic that he doesn't talk to Canelo, or he doesn't have a good relationship with Canelo. He doesn't have a good relationship with Tank. He doesn't have a good relationship with Tim Tszyu now. Did he fall out with Tim Tszyu as well? And if you don't, now y'all gonna fuck with me. Oh, y'all gonna fuck with me now. Y'all so, oh man. I swear, bro. Now I look like a roach. Unbelievable. HOD, shut your ass up. Y'all throwing me off, bro. Chill. Always fucking with me, man. Oh no. This is my point though. This is my point. Like, why I don't understand why people think people are ducking Devin though. This is why it's such a smokescreen, bro. Really, to be honest with you. Like, didn't Bill and Devin not show up for a meeting with Bob Arum? So it's like people keep forgetting shit, bro. It's like people play the whole, like, they remember what they want to remember, they forget what they want to forget. You know, and I get it, bro. I get it. T.O. be saying some shit that's off the wall, bro. I say that all the time. Like, I don't rock with everything T.O. does, bro. He does be saying some crazy shit. Like, he knew damn well when he was gonna say that, what he was gonna do. And I'm not saying I agree with it or not. And I don't know necessarily if he really meant it by that in the context that he said it, because he said that they called themselves gorillas. But still, I think he knew what that was gonna do when he said it. That's why I wanted to know who he's fighting next. Haney said they presented the T.O. fight and said they... Yes, thank you, brother. Thank you. And I got something for that, too. Yes, you're talking about this right here. Oh, by the way, Dante's Fat Ass Cheeseburger Nation. I don't watch this guy, bro. I really don't. And let me tell you something, bro. I literally check in on this guy's channel like maybe twice a year. Because I'm like, I give people a chance, like, because I watch boxing. Like, for instance, you know who's changed? Now, I don't know if he's changed because of money. I don't know if he's changed because of subscribers. I'm not saying I like the guy, but I'm saying his content has changed over time. Like Boxing Ego, right? Boxing Ego was full-fledged on that Dante Boxing Nation anti-Latino shit, right? Then it seems like over time shit changes, and I don't know if it's due to subscribers or whatever. I know a lot of these guys, they change up their whole MO, but this guy, every time, bro, I click on this, I don't think he has one video. Where he does not mention Latino people are scared of black people, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And once again, he goes off of what Devin said, this little thing in the interview.
And the next fight was going to be Teo. Turkey and, you know, the guys offered him a fight. He said he's not ready.
And this fat cheeseburger eating motherfucker says this.
Teofimo Lopez, he just turned down another big fight against a black fighter. Now we find out that Turkey Al-Sheikh offered Teofimo Lopez a fight against Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez, he wants to stay away from all of the dangerous, undefeated black fighters while constantly calling out Terrence Crawford's name.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar. Literally lying.
Can't think for yourself, you're fat big. Think for yourself, you idiot. That's the whole problem. You're fat big. Stop copying everybody. Can't think for yourself. You're not thinking for yourself. You're fat big.
Fucking guy, man. I'm telling you that, man. Them dudes get me riled up sometimes, bro, because it's like unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Now, like you would think you give a person a chance, you come back to the channel a year later and you probably think like maybe he's a little bit easier, maybe he's a little bit more outgoing, he's not. Same shit, bro. And he lives in Thailand, by the way, I believe. Talking all that shit from Thailand. So I do not believe, not one bit, that Turk Al-Sheikh. Oh, by the way, has that dude ever showed himself on camera? Because the one time I saw him, he was looking a little. Y'all call me a bug, boy. That guy looking a little. Y'all so fucked up, bro. I'm about to drop the link because y'all keep fucking with me, bro. You fucking up my whole mentality and shit. I'm trying to think of shit to say. Y'all don't keep calling me a damn bug, bro. What the fuck? I look like a bug today. So today I look like a bug. What the fuck? Y'all so horrible. Y'all, man, let me drop the link. Y'all horrible, bro. Y'all so horrible today. They get enjoyment out that shit too. Hey, HOD, if you want to come on here and talk about that TO thing, man, because as far as like, because I know Tio Senior was up on Punch's channel and did an interview, and I missed that, bro, because I really wanted to catch that. Which by the way, look, people can have their own opinions, but I really do believe Tio would fight Crawford, just for the record. Not saying he wins, I'm saying for the record, I think he would fight him. And especially when you have his father and him saying it, it is what it is. But he says things that, and that honestly, I think he should rematch Kambosos and get that shit out the way. I know y'all don't want to see it. I would rather see it. I think he should wash Kambosos and get that shit off his past, bro. Because they're always going to bring up Kambosos. They were bringing him up again this week, by the way. Come on, bro. Kambosos, I don't diss and call fighters bums. I don't. But he's a definition of a one-hit wonder, bro. The best fighter he beat prior to Tio was the dude that trained with Devin. What was his name? Mickey Bay. Was it Mickey Bay? Mickey Bay and Mayweather. I think it was with Mayweather. That was his best win, I think. Or it was some white guy from the UK, I think it was. Wait a second. Speaking of him, wasn't Devin supposed to fight Paru? Wasn't that who's Paru fighting then? Because they talking about Tio turning down a fight. Wasn't Devin supposed to fight bro? I'm pretty sure Devin was supposed to fight him, right? Come on, bro. I will always remember this to the day I die.
To get overconfident. Big left hand by Garcia.
Out back.
And down goes Devin Haney. That left hook is lethal.
As frequently as it needs to happen.
Oh, he's got it locked again. And down for a second time. Oh! Will the third time be the charm? 5, 6, 7.
I ain't gonna like. I'm never happy to see a person get hurt or knocked. As much as I love boxing, bro, I don't enjoy a person like in pain. I might go, that's a knockout. I love this sport, but what I mean is like I don't wish nobody pain. Let me tell you something. I was happy that night. Very happy that night, bro. Very happy. That clip is saved on my channel. As long as I have a channel, I will play that clip. And by the way, in his new interview, the one that he did with Andre Ward, bro, he mentioned PED like every other sentence, bro. We know Ryan popped hot, bro. Like I know that already. Like, and you can't blame that shit on everything, bro. You can't blame that on everything, bro. You couldn't even knock out the dude at the carnival. You couldn't even knock out the Mexican getting popcorn at the carnival, bro. Like you got a punching problem, my guy. You got a power problem, my guy. Oh, I found this interesting too.
On like focus. He's
the part where he says it all clicked for me. It all clicked for me.
You cut the weight, get weak, and you wouldn't have took the fight if he wouldn't have made the weight. Yeah. Do you feel like that? You would have just said fight off, either make the weight or we not fight. Yeah, you would have did that for sure. Yeah, 100%. Did you ever think about stopping in the middle of that fight at any point in time?
No, I never felt like stopping. Like it never like even like hit my mental one time to stop.
Bro, you a dog.
Like never even like was like, damn, I'm fucking around. Like your jaw.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. He didn't quit, but once again, is in my opinion that he kept getting up because he didn't want to get knocked out by Ryan Garcia. He wasn't getting up and trying to win. He wasn't, bro. He was on his, like, once he was hurt, he was hurt. I give him all the credit in the world, but that's another thing too. That's another thing that I noticed. Look, man, and I see, listen, and some of y'all think like this, bro. I kind of don't. Like, I don't think Berlanga should get a fucking award for going the distance with Canelo, bro. All right? I don't think he should get an award, bro. Like, we're celebrating fighters like as if he won, bro. What are we doing here? Yes, Berlanga did better than I expected, bro. He did. And if he would have won, I would have shut my channel down. I would have kept my word, bro. He really surprised me. But yo, that's it, bro. Talking about rematch and you got people supporting it and people saying that he's the next, bro. Damn, I've never seen somebody like they're talking about that. He didn't even win a round in my eyes, bro. He didn't even win a round. I'm dead ass serious, bro. I saw the fight again. What round did you give that man? Okay, if I was to be 1 or 2 rounds, so what? I'm gonna praise this man. Come on, man. That's the shit I'm talking about. Like, I'm not trying to get on Berlanga, bro, because I think he did well, but man, I've been seeing people talk like this dude done, like, bro, I could see if the fight wasn't even competitive in my eyes. It was a good fight. Yes, it was a good fight because I expected him to be gone out of there by like the 4th or 5th round. That's dead ass. I didn't think he was going to make it to 6 rounds. I thought Canelo, and by the way, when Canelo dropped him in the 3rd round, that was a bad knockdown. And I thought he was going to finish him right then and there. So Berlanga does have heart. Let's not forget this too, by the way, no, I don't think it was HOD. No. What do you mean? Exciting or competitive, bro? Competitive. Do you know what competitive means? At the end of a football game, if the score is 17-14, it was competitive. If the score is 14-3, it's not. It's not competitive in my eyes. Hold on, let me check this person real quick. Yo,
what's up, man? You see Bay in there?
No, I don't. Oh, it's Pug Bay. Bro, why you put the pug up in there, bro?
Cause that's Danny, man. He's an old pug, you know.
Oh, bro, no. Oh, hold on. Before we go anywhere, why y'all doing this shit to Danny, bro?
Come on, man. He quit.
He quit.
He technically didn't quit. His poppy came in and saved the day, but come on, he didn't. He got dropped by a jab, man.
I think he quit too, but also I didn't realize this. I'm not giving him an excuse, by the way, bro. I'm not. But I didn't realize that his pops had a stroke, a really bad stroke prior to the fight. And by the way, people deal with shit all the time, you know. So there's really no excuse, because in a way that is kind of copping an excuse, because people deal with life shit all the time. So I get it. I do think Danny gave up, but I don't know the mind frame that he was in. And Danny's always been he's always been like, his character's been chill. Danny's father, bro.
Yeah, his dad was a hothead though, right? Like dad was always been kind of a hothead. He cooled off the last couple years, but his son ain't been relevant. So, you know, but during the heyday, he was not the first shit talking father, but he's before who's this last one that gets the most shit? Damn, sometimes I just lost my train of thought. But you know, Angel Garcia was always talking mad shit.
It was Angel that had a stroke, though. I'm correct. I'm pretty sure he did.
He did.
Yo, is that you, HLD?
No, man, it's a cucaracha.
Oh man, shut up, man. Yeah, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? Who's that on the panel?
Frank
Pug Bay.
Oh, Frank, what's going on, bro?
Salute, HLD.
Salute. Danny shouldn't have never been in the ring, man. He's got other issues within himself. Has nothing to do with the stroke. I think he just has other issues, other mental issues. In the last fight that he had, you saw how he broke down. He just got other things going on, and I think boxing is not it, and he just needs to retire. I don't know why is he still even trying. He lost the love of the game for a while now. This is his second fight in 4 years. That says it all. He should have never fought. And yeah, he quit. You know, or his dad quit. His dad.
When did his dad have that stroke?
I think it was last year. Or I can't even remember.
The reason why, yeah, because HOD, like, yeah, I don't want to cop excuses for him, but Danny's always been cool. But like, he did kind of quit. But so did Okay, so let me ask
you. He didn't quit. His father pulled the trigger. He's like, no, man, you're not for this.
Right. But let me my next question was, let's say you're his father and you see him get dropped from something like that, and then you're looking at the fucking fight and it's all lackadaisy or whatever the hell you call it. That's why he probably stopped it.
He stopped it because nobody knows this man better than his father. He knows what's going on. He knows
the fight itself stunk. Like he wasn't even fighting back. So that was another reason, probably the first reason.
It was. I mean, come on, guys. Not everything is about this guy. Was not in fight mental ready. He was not, and he hasn't been for a while. So he should. Hopefully, he retires. You know, before we see an Oliver McCall type of situation. You know, who knows if he's got, any other CTE type of shit.
So did Danny Dubois quit when he had his eye fucked up?
You're talking about physicality versus a mental CTE type of emotional issue?
No, I'm talking about because we're talking about fighters giving up, right? Fighters giving up in the ring. So
his father threw in the towel, so he didn't give up. His father threw it in.
But technically he did, because he gave no. Okay, I'm saying he gave up mentally because he didn't show me anything the whole fight, bro.
Because he should have never been in the ring. The man should have never been in the fucking ring. Simple as that. He should have never been in the ring. Did he look like anywhere in the spirit of fighting like Lara, who's 40 fucking years old?
Bro,
he didn't look like that. He didn't look like he's a dog in that fight no more. He's lost that fire.
You know what's so crazy about Laura, by the way? I don't blame him. But that motherfucker is perfectly content winning every single round in a boring ass fight. I noticed that about Laura. Like Laura, if Laura's up, do you notice that too, babe? I was talking about that during my live, bro. I noticed that shit as a boxing fan, sometimes it kind of turns me off, because it's like, just because you're up, and if it's a boring ass fight and you hear the fucking crowd booing, bro, turn it up a little bit, bro. Like,
that's that Cuban shit, man. You know what I mean?
Like,
that's part of that old style Cuban regime.
He don't care if it's exciting or not.
No, Shakur neither, right? So
he's another one. He's a bro. I don't like that shit, bro. I'm not saying.
And the thing is, he obviously got power.
I'm not saying put yourself at risk, but this was the first time I paid $90 for as much as $90. I don't remember paying $90 for a pay-per-view. And on top of that, I paid it through my Amazon Prime. And the shit kept buffering sometimes, even with $90. So I was pissed, bro.
Yeah,
I was pissed when Danny's father threw the towel. I was pissed.
I had free beer, free food. I was at the family's, man. They paid for that shit.
Tycho, I understand, but I get it, bro. But I'm saying, like, I don't know, man. Like he's just content with people booing. Okay, Laura's got an excuse. Shakur got no excuse, bro. Shakur got no excuse.
But it does tell you that they know what their game is, right? And they don't get swayed by the crowd. So that says something to the effect to their discipline. This is how I am. This is who I am. And nobody's going to sway me from it, whether we like it or not, which is compared to other fighters. For example, like Teo, he can't stand the crowd not having fun and, or booing. He wants the action to happen. He wants to entertain. And when he doesn't, he loses focus.
I'm glad you're here. So what do you have to say about Dante's Boxing Nation and people going off? You expect it from Dante's Boxing Nation, but I'm just saying, as a whole, people actually believe in this whole what Devin said. Right.
And the next fight was going to be Teo, Turkey, and the guys offered him a fight. He said he's not ready.
To be honest, I don't think everybody knows he's bullshitting, bro. It's not even a story. It's not really even a story. Look, man, just look at his box rec. What offer? He's still suspended indefinitely.
Oh, they make stories off it. They got stories.
Teofimo Lopez, he just turned down another big fight against a black fighter. Now we find out that Turkey Al-Sheikh offered Teofimo Lopez a fight against Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez, he wants to stay away from all of the dangerous, undefeated black fighters while constantly calling out Terrence Crawford's name.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar. Literally lying.
Can't think for yourself, you're fat pig. Think for yourself, you idiot. That's the whole problem. You're fat pig. Stop copying everybody. Can't think for yourself. You're not thinking for yourself, you're fat pig.
Yo, that snake juice diet works, guys. Let me let you know that. That's the last guy.
What?
That guy, the last guy who was barking on your clip.
Yeah.
Look, nobody's making a big deal out of it, bro. I don't even remember the last time that dude even popped up on my algorithm, bro. Dante, I haven't seen that motherfucker in I don't know how long.
Yeah. The only reason why I looked him up, by the way, is because, by the way, this is another thing I've been seeing. Now, this is expected, by the way, and this is why I defend Canelo. Like, I'm really, bro, I swear to you, I am not a Canelo fan. But when I see the shit that I see, I feel like some of these guys are it's not even about hating. It's you don't have to like someone to appreciate shit. Like when
I'm a fan of Canelo, I'm just not a fanatic, you know what I mean? But I'm a fan of his.
But my whole point is this is like, I feel like there are certain fighters that have put into this sport. And when shit was dead and COVID, and there's times where like, I remember when, and I say this all the time, when PBC was putting on pay-per-views every other weekend, bro, like Wilder and Hellenius and fucking Ruiz and what's his name, Ortiz, right? All these, like, I'm like, people weren't happy about that, right? And I just remember the certain fighters that moved the needle, they kept the sport alive. You know what I mean? And then you have people that literally, in a way, Canelo's paying their bills, bro. What the fuck are they gonna do when this man leaves the sport, bro? What are they gonna do?
The man gives us 2 fights a year.
You spend 90% of your fucking videos talking about this man, right? And you're monetized, which means you're getting paid. So, and if you got a family, then your family's eating off you, hating on. What the fuck are you gonna do when this man leaves, bro?
I'll jump on the next bandwagon of what it is, man. That's how it goes. It'll be someone else who'll take that spot. Maybe not as infamous, but it is what it is. Now let's back to the thing about being competitive. Yes, it was a competitive fight. It was a competitive. It wasn't a Charlo running around and all that bullshit. It wasn't that type of fight.
Let me ask Frank Bay. Frank.
Yeah.
and I know I remember you telling me. I'm laughing. You know why I'm laughing? When I was on your channel that day, and I was like, bro, this shit. All right, listen, bro. To me, there's a difference between a competitive fight and a good fight. So was it competitive? Was Canelo competitive to you in Berlanga?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, listen. You gotta listen. You want to hear it or not? I mean, you gotta listen.
Yeah.
You know, listening is a skill. Listen, look. Canelo's a 5'7" little Mexican fighting giant. The guy's 6 foot, blows up to 193 pounds. It's dangerous. You have to understand that, man. That it's always dangerous when he's fighting these way bigger guys. You know, there was a guy, Manny Pacquiao. He fought a monster giant in Margarito. That fight was not competitive, but it was dangerous. Manny Pacquiao was eating out of a tube after that fight, and he beat the fuck out of Margarito. So when people say, "Oh, it wasn't this," no, they're literally taking beatings for that entertainment.
Well, Frank, let me make it clear. I think you were here in my last live. I literally went out of my way to say I found out that Berlanga blew up to like 203 pounds, and I'm over here
193.
Like, 190, whatever it is. That's still a lot. Let's see, 168 to 178, like 188. How much HOD?
It's about 25 pounds. Kind of like just like what Haney blows up, 25 pounds.
Why you what how much did you say it was again?
193. So 168 to come on, that's simple math, bro. 25 pounds.
No. I'm making that face because I heard it was more than that. Hold on, let me see. Oh, regardless, it's a lot of weight, bro. Yeah. Canelo is already the smaller man, right? I went through this in my last live. I'm not taking nothing away from Canelo or Berlanga. He surprised me. It's just my definition of a competitive fight is like if the fight was 7-5, that's a competitive fight.
No, you're talking about scorecards, but it was a competitive. This guy did 10 times. This guy did 10 times better than anybody expected.
Yes,
and he went toe to toe. When's the last guy somebody went toe to toe with Canelo?
But
when? I don't want to answer that.
How many? Oh no, not
can we get that answer? No, it hasn't, right?
Not recently. Not recently.
Right.
Let me ask you this: how many rounds did you give Berlanga?
I think there's maybe 2 petty rounds or 2 rounds that Canelo took off. Like I think maybe like the 6th and 7th. Maybe.
So you give Berlanga 2 rounds
and petty rounds, bro. Because I mean, we know who won that fight. It's not even about who won the fight. But actually, if you want to talk about performances, whose performance was the one that was kind of lackluster? Because you expected him to knock out to this 18-1 fighter. Why didn't he? He didn't beat the shit out of him. Where's that putazo that I was waiting for him to see? There was not a fucking putazo beating. Was there a body beating?
The one that I was saying, the type of beating. Hey, first off, hold on a second. Ho. You said the same shit, bro. You said the same shit. You came on here right before the fight, HOD, and you said the same shit that I was saying. You was like, I don't think this guy's gonna put up much of a fight, and it's gonna be a one-sided beatdown. And you said,
and I did, and that's why I'm getting so immediately after the fight. That's the first thing I did is give the young man his respect. Look, I could put my head on with this one and say, you know what, I'm not embarrassed by this beating. You know, como Boricua, I'm not embarrassed by it. Had he done a Charlo, I would have been embarrassed.
Okay. So who do you think was more competitive with Canelo, Munguia or Berlanga? I say Munguia.
I say no, because Berlanga just had a flash knockdown. After that, Canelo wasn't carrying Berlanga the entire fight. Canelo literally put his glove up right under his chin, told Munguia up so he could land on his face.
I gave Munguia rounds, bro. So I guess your definition.
Well, yeah, but then you're talking about, okay, you gave him more rounds, but then when I'm looking at what happened in that fight, who carried who? Did he have to carry Berlanga, or did Berlanga take everything he had?
Bro, you're not making any sense. I'm sorry, Frank. You're not making any sense either, bro. A competitive fight means, to me, maybe we got the definition fucked up. Berlanga stood his ground. Yes, he stood his ground, and I do believe. I know people came out here the next day, and the one guy was saying, what was it? What's his name? HOD coach.
Coach Eddie.
Coach Eddie. Now you know he doesn't like Canelo, right? But he came on here and he was specific about saying, "Yo, Berlanga wasn't even trying." No, I do think Berlanga was trying. I just think he didn't have the experience. He didn't know what the fuck to do. The magnitude of the fight. He never been dropped like that. He's been dropped, but not like that. And he's in there with a legend, shit like that. So hold on. So what I'm saying is this, though. People said that they didn't think that he was even trying. I do think he was. However, even with all that said, I did not give the man many rounds. And to me, when I say a competitive fight, yes, I think people are, this is what I think is going on. This is what I think is going on. And I'm guilty of this. I think everybody expected Berlanga to not even last 5 rounds. A lot of people, that includes me. I put my whole channel up. Let's not forget, if he would have fucking won, I wouldn't be talking right now. And I was going to keep my bet, my word. So I think that he surprised people so much by standing his ground. People are overlooking the fact and making it seem like this was a fucking competitive back and forth. It wasn't, bro. It wasn't.
But that's not what anybody's saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Competitive, bro.
Competitive, it can be a competitive match if so even in a blowout people are competing. It could, the final score doesn't determine if something's competitive.
Our definition is different.
But here's my definition is like, look, Canelo was in danger. It was very dangerous. Now when you watch Inouye versus Donny, did you ever feel Inouye was in danger? No, you just felt like that was a blowout. There was nothing competitive about it. When he faced Paul Butler, that was it went 12. It was not competitive at all. You never felt Inouye was in danger, and that's really the definition of the mark, right? Is if your guy, do you feel he's in danger? If this guy's a legitimate threat. Now he may win convincingly, but when you're watching the fight or even before the fight, you're like, is he endangered? Was there ever a moment you were kind of like, shit, man, he's in for it. This is not going to be a walkover.
Oh, yo, and yes, and look, brother, thank you, brother. Listen, I want to make it clear. This is where I give Canelo so much credit because, bro, like people forget he's always the smaller man. This dude was massive. If you go back to the live, I was watching this shit live. I kept saying Berlanga's massive. This dude is massive, and then come to find out how much he weighed in, right? So yeah, I'm taking all that into consideration.
How much did Canelo come in at? We don't know that number.
But what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, I'm not taking anything away from Berlanga or Canelo. But I just feel like Berlanga surprised people so much by not getting knocked out. I feel like they're giving this motherfucker an award, bro.
No, nobody's saying that Berlanga is now the second coming of anything. That has nothing to do with none of that. No, I'm not giving him any. Like, oh shit. Now he's. But what he did, he definitely did a lot better than anyone expected, and for that I would give him his respect. I mean, it was a competitive fight. To me, it was competitive. It wasn't Charlo. I mean, I expected it was.
It wasn't that.
Right.
I'm not shitting on Berlanga. I'm just saying. I guess we have a different. I just feel like. And
the scorecards, yeah, it is what it is. But I'm saying that.
Hold on. You saw Oscar's. Now, obviously, this is Oscar. Obviously, we know it's Oscar, and he's a fucking troll, right? But he's not the first one that let me see right here. I feel like he was hold on.
Was it an entertaining fight?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Was it better than Crawford and Mamadrimov?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So it was entertaining because it was competitive. It was not a chicken shit type of a fight. You know what I mean?
I think the reason why it was because Berlanga didn't get knocked out and did better than we expected. I still don't think it was a competitive fight. It was
he stood toe to toe. By telling me what's the last person who really stood toe to toe and take it. I mean, he took everything Canelo had, and he went to 12 like that. I'm okay with it.
We still got the different definition of competitive than
fight. I mean, that's the award that he gets, the respect that he proved he has balls and he has heart. That's the award that he gets. That's it. That's it. Is it actually one of his better boxing performances? Yeah, he was using the fucking jab.
I know that did surprise me. That did surprise me.
I mean, had he actually stayed off the ropes and use that 1-2 and the jab more often, just the 1-2 with the jab, it would have been even a much better fight.
And you know what? Do you remember? Were you here leading up to the fight? I know you was at my lives, Frank. Right? People kept coming up in here saying Canelo doesn't have power anymore. He hasn't knocked nobody out in 2000. I'm like, bro, the last couple opponents that he fought, he knocked them all down, bro. He dropped Canelo, he dropped Munguia, he dropped Berlanga, and that fucking knockdown in the third round, I give Berlanga a lot.
Hey, did he drop Ryder?
That was a bad knockdown, bro. That was a good left hook. That shit was fast. That shit was crisp. Right on point, and
he recovered, bro.
Oh, yo, he got up. I'm saying,
yeah, he fought back. He fought back. He didn't just try to recover. He fought back in the corner.
What did Charlo do after he got dropped?
We already know.
So that's what I'm saying. So in that respect, I'm okay with it. You know, it was to me, it was a good incident beyond what anyone expected, and that was it.
And I gotta agree. I agree with HOD. Look, man, I think somebody's echoing. When you think of like Team USA, I don't know if you watch other sports, Shadow, like Team USA, right? They were just in the Olympics and they're facing like some Uzbekistan or somebody that is not supposed to be on the same floor with them, right? And yeah, that team competes. They're getting kind of blown out, but then it's getting close and USA has to put their starters back in the game. And now, yeah, was it a blowout at the end? Yeah, but it was competitive. You know, it just depends on you know how we're using the measuring stick. But Berlanga, look, that's what proves people ultimately don't know shit about boxing, right? Because everybody, you know, people got it wrong with Devin and Ryan, right? A lot of people don't know shit about boxing, right? Because Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney, and then Berlanga, nobody gave him a chance, and you got to take your feelings out of it. That's what I was trying to say. Take your feelings out of how you feel about Berlanga, how you feel about Canelo.
By the way. I'm totally, my whole mindset has changed about Berlanga. I've already said that I was wrong.
There it is.
I know I was wrong about, he did not. I thought he was going to last the fight. I didn't think he was going to do as well as he did. And I ain't got no problem being wrong. I've been wrong before and I've been right before. So it ain't about that. It's just, I'm just those two things. Number one, I think we agree that Canelo still got power. So everyone's saying he doesn't got power. He dropped his last fucking, did he drop Ryder?
I was asking. I don't know if he dropped.
I don't think he dropped Ryder. No, Ryder just got his like nose broken, like busted up.
Did he drop Ryder?
No,
he didn't.
He did.
It was
he did not.
different base and he busted his nose up.
But look, man, we got to stop talking about knockdowns and knockouts. Like, just break it down boxing wise. If you break it down boxing wise, you knew Berlanga was going to be tough. You got to take your feelings out of it.
No, brother. I'm bringing up the knockdowns because people were on my channel saying that, you know, Canelo got no power. And I'm like, that's bullshit, bro.
Let me tell you this. That same left that dropped Berlanga would be the end of Kendrick Crawford.
What about David Benavidez?
I don't.
This is why I favor Canelo beating David, by the way.
I got Canelo beating. But I'm saying that left hook, that dropped Berlanga would be the end of Kendrick Crawford. He'd be done.
He said Kendrick Crawford.
Kendrick Crawford, bro. That's fucked up what they did with that man, bro.
No, he laughed about it. So, you know, he spoke on it. So, hey, it's funny. So it is what it is. But yeah, it would be the end. Crawford was not good, man. You know, he wants that payday to retire. It's not about legacy for him. It happens to be a legacy fight because if he wins, yeah, but we know he's not going to win.
He did knock down John Ryder.
Did he?
Yes. Beautiful Canelo's beautiful 5th round knockdown over John Ryder.
Well, there you go. So he's knocked everybody down.
This is my whole point that I was making because people were like, you know, I think this guy beats David even as he's getting older. I think he beats David, bro.
Oh, I do too.
I think David gives him too many openings, bro.
At 168, I think Canelo beats David.
He did drop him right there.
Yeah, he beats him. All right, who took a worse beating, Munguia or Berlanga? Oh, right, it was Munguia. Munguia took a worse beating.
Yeah. And I still think Munguia put up a little better fight.
He's a higher volume guy, though. He's a higher volume guy.
Put it like this. I feel like Berlanga put more effort and put up less of a fight, but Munguia put less of an effort as the fight went on, but still it was closer. And that just goes because I think that Munguia is a little bit more seasoned than Berlanga.
No, I think he's just a higher engine. It's a different type of a fighter.
And a different style.
He's a different style.
In a different style, yeah.
Yeah, he's a high RPM guy.
Which is, by the way, speaking of a Crawford fight against Canelo, yeah, I just think that's a dangerous fight for Crawford. The more I look at it, bro, I think it's just dangerous, bro.
You'll have to keep me in tune because Kendrick Crawford blocked me, man.
Didn't they mention him to Canelo at the end? Didn't they mention him at the press conference and Canelo kind of like no comment or something?
They asked him at the end, he's like, yeah, no comment.
Or was that about David?
No, that was about Crawford. He said no comment. So we'll see. I mean, this is a big business, bro. And so
my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Y'all saw the whole shit with the Crawford and Showbiz going back and forth.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was on that thread, bro. I was on that thread,
bro. That was hilarious, bro.
And I had told you, Showbiz, yo, be careful. He's gonna block you like he did me because I called him Kendrick Crawford too.
He's got that.
He doesn't want nobody to shit on the Canelo Crawford fight.
You notice that whole camp is like that though. Shakur, Crawford,
they're all on that shit.
They all on that Twitter. Like if you like criticize any of them, bro.
Did you see my post that I did with Teo and Crawford and how that's what sparked a lot of this shit. I had like over 250,000 views, I think.
What is Showbiz's name on X? Showbiz the adult or something?
Go say Biz, Showbiz.
There he is.
But he's a nut job too, man. He's a hypocrite in a lot of ways.
Oh man, I've spoke. Listen. Showbiz, and I don't say this in no disrespect because hey, listen,
he's a good dude. You know what I mean?
Anybody like I give respect to any channel, bro, big, small, whatever, whether you got knowledge or not, bro, because it's easier said than done. How people talk shit in the comments, like I'll do that. Yeah. You try going live and trying to talk and do edited videos. It's not really as easy as you think. And trying to be consistent with it, right? So, but what was funny about Showbiz is I used to get on him because of the whole and he does this all the time, and I know you gotta seen it, Frank Bay and HOD. He does this, and I'm just saying, bro, he's not the only one that does it, bro. I see so many people doing it. So let's say a fight's coming up. Let's take Dubois and Joshua, for example. Okay. Monday, he'll say Joshua's gonna beat Dubois. And then Tuesday, he'll say Dubois is going to beat Joshua. And then he'll cover every fucking result that could possibly happen. And then when the fight happens, no matter what happens, he goes back to one of those lives. See, I told you.
But he does put money on the fight.
Though. That's crazy.
Yeah,
but he does put money on the fight, though.
No, Frank, I've seen him do it 3 times. He one day or 1 week, and he does it in advance. So 1 week or 1 day, he'll spend, he's like, oh, this is gonna happen, and then next week he'll say the complete opposite. And I noticed it. And then when the result came, he went back to the live and just picked the one that he had. So it always looks like he's right.
No, but he puts money on the fights but he puts money on the fight. He puts $5,000-$10,000 on these fights, bro.
That doesn't change the fact that you're giving multiple results in your lives.
Well, no, but you don't follow him through his entire day. He'll say, "This is the way." What he's trying to do is he's like, "This is the reason why this guy's gonna fight. This guy's gonna win this fight. I think this guy can win." And then if you go into the live, he's gonna explain, "This is how he has to win it."
Exactly, brother. Exactly, brother. He goes, "I told you so." Bro, you want to know why I'm saying it, bro? Because you know who he did it with. You remember when he was saying Canelo was ducking Dave, and he was like, "It's a duckaroni pizza," wherever the fuck he was saying, right? And I'm not disrespecting Showbiz. I'm just telling you, I remember this. And he went off like a whole week talking about Canelo ducking him, and then I swear to you, bro, I shit you not, like a week or 2 later, he said David was ducking Canelo.
Yeah, now that I believe you that he does. That right there is how it is. Or not that I didn't believe what you said earlier, but I'm saying you're not reading what he's doing with those predictions. But what you just said right now about the duckaroni and then the next week's the other guy. See, you gotta understand, these guys are not content reporters. They're content creators. So they're gonna make, if there's nothing in that week, they're gonna make something to make content with, regardless of how it was last week. And that's the problem with this media. They're content creators, not content reporters.
And I know you guys might not. This is why, for instance, I don't really have such an issue with the Boxing Voice per se, as far as I think that they actually report. Now, are they biased? Of course, I think a lot of people are biased. Like when it comes to Devin and shit like that, like they don't want to touch Devin at all. They like, even if a motherfucker call up and start criticizing Devin, Ness will take over that shit quickly. It kind of like, I notice all that. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's more of reporting the news and interviews and shit like that.
Fuck that asshole.
Then it's like, I know how you feel. That's why I said that. But then
he used my video and he's got me blocked.
I remember. I know.
No, this week. I'm saying this week.
And I remember when you made the video with the whole Osterine and shit like that, and nobody was giving you credit.
that motherfucker got me blocked, and that Nestor bitch got me blocked, and he used my video on his channel.
My point is there's a difference between that and then yes, you do have the showbiz, which is more like a I get what you're saying. It's not like
he's a bubblegum type of guy, bro. He's a bubblegum.
It's more like an entertaining channel more than about knowledge of what's coming up, right? And then you got the race baiting channel, so you got a section for everything. But yeah, I prefer more of, like Frank says, you know, like let's talk about it. Let's talk about why this person wins, this person doesn't win, or upcoming fights and shit like that. But then again, you can do whatever the hell you want on your channel. But
basically what Frank does.
I noticed that shit.
We're just gonna talk our opinions. This is what I like. You know, we talk our opinions, and that's that. There's no specific agenda. You know what I mean? And for them, it's they need the clicks, bro. That hey, credit, bro. I've been following Showbiz since the day he left his fucking job, bro. He had a live when he left he went to his office job and he left and all that stuff. And credit him. Look at he's got, you know, he's doing collaborations with
the boxing game he was on there.
He's got a collaboration with Turkey. He's got collaboration. Collaboration.
Yeah, they said they mentioned him on the Zone. Somebody told me that.
They mentioned
that's crazy,
and he was endorsed by the boxing game.
He just put a poll out. He's put a poll out. This is a research poll for Turkey Al-Sheikh. How many of you are interested in Canelo versus Crawford?
You know what you got to do, Shadow, is do one of those tier shows. You see some YouTube people do tiers. They put like fast food in tiers.
Oh yeah.
Or do a boxing show tier, like
you know
where
That's
they go.
A good idea, bro. But you know what? Like I be doing that. Like what? Like if I want to get a new computer part in my gaming PC or upgrade it, I go to that and they'll be like, let's rank the parts from different companies.
Yeah, the tiers and shit. Yeah.
S tier, A tier, B tier. So you want me to do that with channels?
You should do it. That'd be funny.
That shit'll call. Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
It's fair, bro.
I gotta be fair though.
Like it's fair. It's fair, like to critique.
I'll even start off and put me way the fuck on the bottom.
I'm not. I've stopped doing all those like this right here. You're probably the one. No, right now one of the only. I go to Frank Bay when I catch him because I never. But I mean, I'm not. I'm done with this shit, bro. Boxing. I'm a fan of watching the sport, but following it is trash.
Can I ask you a question? Did a lot of it have to do with what happened when you made that video? Because that was fucked up. I agree.
No. It has nothing to do with that. I'm done with that. Everybody has their own agenda of what they're doing, and it's not about reporting. Like I know, like I'm just saying right now, a lot of it is content creating, and you're just gonna say anything because you need content. So you'll make anything newsworthy for yourself to make it a story when it's not really even nothing.
By the way, Frank, if you don't know what he's talking about, I remember I stuck up for HOD. I was mad too. Like, so when the whole Osterine shit came out with Ryan and everyone was going back and forth, right? You know, HOD had, did some research and laid out a nice video with some information on there, right? Like, it's crazy because even Ryan used it. Fucking like people, even like bigger channels used it, right? And what's crazy is when they were using it, they never said like, oh, credit to HOD. You know what I mean? And it was surprising to see.
Or acting like you did the research.
He saw people using it. It was surprising. Like it kind of surprised him that they didn't give him a shout out. And I just saying it's fucked up. It is. That's how it is here, bro.
But I'm not a content creator. You know what I mean? I like sharing the information. And like I said, but like right now we're talking about the boxing voice, right? And like I said, this whole thing that happened between Teo and Crawford. I made a video and I did an editing.
Is it on X? Is it on X?
Yeah.
You want me to look it up? Oh, hold on.
No, if you want. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Did you send it to me or?
No, it's on my post. And so he used that same video on his live. Yet he has me blocked. So I'm like, how the fuck do you get my video, you motherfucker?
Oh yeah, how did he get it then?
I don't know, man. Somebody probably, but you can see my post on his live. Somebody's saying like, "Look, man, this motherfucker using your post." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, so hold on, let me see something here. Is it this one right here?
No, that's the that one.
Okay, hold on. Hey, it doesn't have any music, does it?
No, that's just
okay. Because the last 2 times you told me to look up something, they blocked me for the music.
No, this one's just a video in itself.
Oh yeah. Crawford's telling him let's go outside, and he's like, "Oh, you know what? I'm glad. I'll come right back to this. I'm all over the place today, but you got me hyped today. I'm glad this happened. Okay, so that's another thing I saw, bro.
He blocked me for that video. You know that, right?
Oh, that's the one because it shows the truth, right? So, listen. So, explain to me, and Frank, I'm gonna ask you first because I know for a fact that you criticize Teo and you're not a huge Teo fan. So let me ask you this. In a sport of boxing and combat sports, where we want to see the fights, right? I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna watch something with Caleb Plant smacking Jamal. Of course, I'll watch it. It's fucking content, right? But at the end of the day, I'd rather see Teo and Bud in the ring than Teo and Bud outside, right? So I see everybody saying that, he's scared because he said he wants to fight in the ring and didn't go outside. But to me, it's the opposite. Like if you're telling somebody to step outside and he ain't gonna step outside, he's asking to fight you in the ring, bro. So
well, that's what Teo told them. Do you hear what Teo said?
Right, that's what I'm saying. But they're trying to say Teo is scared of clout chasing because he didn't step outside with Crawford. Bro, what the fuck? Why would you do that when you could get paid and do it in the ring and everybody can watch it? Why?
Yeah, I see it all the time. I see, there's a lot of fighters. They're always near each other. Like in Vegas, they'll walk up to each other and they'll talk to each other. And a lot of times it's business and sometimes it's personal. But you don't ever see them trying to fight outside because it's stupid. Like, it's ignorant to think they were really going to go outside and fight. Like, are you that ignorant? You think that really happened?
And this is why I believe Teo really fights that man, bro. I do. Whether he wins or not, I do. I don't think he's clout chasing like a lot of people think he is. I'm not saying Teo doesn't clout chase because I think a lot of the I think like the Ryan, the Teo, the Shakur, the Devin, they're all they came from a younger generation and the social media shit. I'm not saying that they don't, but I'm saying that when Teo and his father are constantly saying, "We want you," they're not capping, bro. They did it with Loma. They did it with fucking Taylor. Okay, so when he says, let's fight in the ring, and Crawford says, "Nah, let's go outside." Right? And people say, "Oh, well, Teo looks scared because he don't want to." No, to me, it's that, bro. No, he's asking to fight the man in the ring. Like, that's it, right?
Well, that's why I told him that.
Man, survival 101. If someone says, "Hey, come over here and we can fight," don't do it. Sock them right then and there and let it end there. Like, don't go to the restroom. Don't go to the back alley. You're probably not going to come back out of those.
Exactly.
Look. And another thing too, right? So the same people that will call it disrespect for Teo to talk to Crawford like that will be the same ones that'll probably say, Crawford needs to run up on Canelo like fucking Andre did and get all disrespectful. It's like, bro, which one is it, bro? So which approach do you want Crawford to take Canelo, right? Because a lot of them will say, bro, he needs to I like that shit, bro. Talk your shit, right? Which is fine. That's what you're supposed to do. You're a fighter. So Teo comes up to this man and says, "Bro, let's fight in the ring." Oh, disrespect, man. This dude clout chases, bro. Come on, bro. Stop the shit, bro. Stop the shit. Fight the man in the fucking ring.
Crawford's mad because he's trying to get this payday, man. He's trying to get this payday. It's a big payday, and we know that. But it's not it's not a fight that everybody's really calling for. You know what I mean?
There's no money in it. Who's gonna?
Well, no. Turkey's gonna put up the money. That's not the.
Crawford and Teo?
No. Crawford and
Canelo.
And so he doesn't want nobody fucking up that money. You see what I mean? And so Teo doing that shit, like that video you just put up. Look how many people watched that video. It's probably like 250,000 people. It went viral, and then Showbiz got on him because he was talking about that fight. Nobody wants that fight, and he's mad. And
Right.
so he doesn't want people. So
that's what I'm trying to find. Actually, that back and forth was crazy because it was kind of funny because you could see Crawford is upset.
Well, I commented on it, so if you go to my replies, you'll see where I commented on that same thread with Showbiz. Go to the top. Go to the top where it says replies, and then you're gonna see somewhere where I said, "Be careful, Showbiz. He might block you."
Okay, I'm gonna find it. I'm
gonna see. It's gonna say that. No, keep on. Let me see here.
Be careful, right here. Here it is. Oh, my bad. Hold on, go back.
And I told Showbiz, be careful. He's gonna block you. And then guess what? He blocked him. He blocked Showbiz.
Hold on one second.
Is where I said, be careful, Showbiz.
Yeah, I see it. Be careful, Showbiz. And then I'm trying to find.
So if you click on it, then you're gonna look up and you're gonna see where Showbiz is at talking.
Oh, here we go. So yeah,
no, not that.
Oh yeah. No, I see Terrence Crawford. He goes, you need a section in the data to show the total percentage of missed punches. I'm sure you do. The scorecard was 115, 113. That's not total control. So he's talking about Crawford. Like we've all said, it was a close fight. No, like you know what I mean. I think Crawford pulled it out towards the end. But he says that's a close fight. If Madrimov was more experienced and a tad better, he wins. Canelo is far better. And at 168, he goes, shut your goofy ass up. He wasn't gonna win shit. So then Showbiz goes, laughing my life. Look here, Kendrick. I ain't Drizzy. Win a fight at 168 convincingly, and we'll be demanding that Canelo fight. He goes, win my sack in your mouth convincingly, and I'll demand you get a different profession. He goes, hey, yo, pause, fam. The war room employs me. The intimidation approach is laughable. You want the people to demand Crawford versus Canelo and support your vision, then win something, right? Fight at 168. So now this is a good subject because I don't see what's the problem with him fighting. Like, well, David's already at 175, but when people brought up David, beat the man that said that, or fight,
beat Berlanga.
He's not gonna fight Caleb Plant. He's not gonna fight Caleb Plant because they're like this. So Crawford.
Okay. So then fight Berlanga. Fight Munguia. I'd rather have Canelo fight Berlanga.
You mean Crawford?
I mean, yeah, Crawford fight Berlanga. He ain't gonna win that fight, bro. He ain't gonna win that fight.
You think Berlanga beats Crawford?
At 168, I say everybody beats Crawford.
No, I ain't gonna go that far. I like Crawford, man, and I think Crawford's very skilled and talented.
He was slow brick, bro. What's he gonna be at 168? If he was slow as a brick at 154, how much more slower is he gonna be?
I'm gonna tell you why I give Crawford more credit than most, and I'm not saying that you don't. So the issue becomes when I saw Berlanga fight Canelo, right? Mind you, me and you both had the same mentality. Like, hey, I hope this dude doesn't embarrass Puerto Rico, right? You know what I mean? He had the mindset, but yet the skill department and the whole ring IQ, he was lacking. Right? Crawford, on the other hand, he's got all that experience in the world, and Crawford's got dog in him. So I don't care what weight Crawford is at, 168, 160, 154. If you hit Crawford and you hurt him, or he thinks he's down, he's gonna go for broke. He's gonna turn on that switch, and he's a dog. That I give him, bro. And that's why I think if he was to move up and fight someone like Berlanga, I think his experience does kick in. I think he does outbox him, HLD. I can give him that. I because I still think Berlanga is green. I'm not questioning his heart. I'm not questioning his skills even. I'm just telling you that I think Crawford's got far more experience, bro. Far more. And that shit is gonna help him no matter what weight he's at. I still think Canelo is dangerous for him because Canelo's got, if not more experience. So
I say a lot more because I saw an old man fight in his last fight. That was an old man.
So let me play devil's advocate here, bro. Madrimov was doing a lot of herky jerky fucking movement, bro. Constantly.
And what? If you're quick, if you're quick and you got speed, you handle that.
Well, I just think that's it was excessive fainting and mind you, okay, this is why I don't really get on him as much.
He was right in front of him though.
Yeah, but he moved up in weight. And this guy was a power puncher to begin with, bro. He was a power puncher to begin with. So now this guy
was he really with 10 wins? I mean, are we gonna say he was?
Regardless, bro, you got to go up to 10 wins. He's a power puncher, bro, and you move up in weight. So now you're fighting somebody. Just hear me out. You move up in weight where naturally, even no matter how hard you hit, they're going to be able to take the punch harder. Now, this guy's already known for being a power puncher, right? And then you hop in the ring with him. So now you're already fucking on guard and on point because you moved up in weight, and this guy's a power puncher, and now he's fucking all fidgety and shit. And undefeated, like Tycho said.
So Canelo also feints. Canelo also got footwork. Canelo's got a granite chin.
We're talking about Berlanga.
And I lost track. Well, Berlanga, what's he gonna do? Run around? Because any of the big bombs that Berlanga is gonna land on Crawford, he's gonna make him do the Tootsie Roll dance.
Bro, I gotta watch that fight over again because you talking like Berlanga did some outstanding shit. Yes, brother, he impressed me. He shocked me.
He hits hard, bro.
He hits hard. He does hit hard. Canelo dominated that fight though.
No, he dominated scorecard wise. He didn't put a beating on him. He didn't put a beating on him.
I gotta watch it.
Where's the beating where's the beating? Canelo look, they both were talking shit. Didn't Canelo say te voy a dar el pinche putazo de tu vida? Where was it? I didn't see that. He won on the scorecards.
Well, but
I didn't see a guy he beat down.
I think we're interpreting shit wrong, bro. It is what it is. I give Berlanga respect, bro, but I'm not gonna like give him a fucking award, bro.
What am I giving him? Besides that, he gave him a competitive fight. I'm not saying he's the second coming. I don't think he's gonna be the next face of boxing. He was just competitive.
Or what about him getting a rematch then?
No, I don't. I'm not for that. I'm for Berlanga Munguia for the next Mexican.
I want to see Berlanga and Plant.
I want to see. Well, I would like to see that too. But I would like to see Puerto Rico again with Mexico. Munguia, Berlanga, Cinco de Mayo, undercard of Canelo.
Hey, you know who I want to see fight again, bro? Bakambi.
Man, that motherfucker pissed me off, bro.
Why?
Because, bro, he had him.
He did, bro.
He had him like 3 times.
Did you see where Plant was knocked out?
That's what I'm saying. He had him.
And I don't think a lot of people realize that, bro. Like I went back and I looked at the fight. Caleb Plant was knocked out, bro.
Yeah, those ones he just literally landed on the ropes.
He was knocked out.
He did a Spence.
Yeah, he was knocked out for like about a good 5 to 10 seconds, bro. And then I'll tell you what, he recovered pretty fast, bro.
Well, he did.
Plant's a dog, bro.
I mean, I give him that. I
like that.
I got Berlanga stopping him. I got Berlanga stopping Plant.
Mike, he wasn't playing though. He hit hard as a motherfucker, bro. He hit hard as Bakambi hit hard. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If Plant didn't recover like that, I'm telling you, bro, because I watched it a second time. Plant was knocked out, bro. And that's the first time I ever seen somebody knocked out, leaning on somebody, and then regain consciousness quickly. But by the time he was regaining consciousness, he backed up and Caleb fell. And Caleb recovered quickly and put on a game face, like he was.
Bro, I was laughing, bro. I was like, oh, he's out of here, bro. I was like, he's out. He's done.
He's out. He was knocked out, bro. Plant was knocked out, bro. That shit was crazy. I know a lot of people didn't really catch that, bro. Like you gotta really look. You gotta go back to the fight and look at it. He got caught with the left. You see Caleb's eyes roll back. Then he's out. He's literally like this. Fucking Bakambi doesn't even realize he's knocked out. Because he can't see. He's up on the road. And then he kind of like backs up the ref go. And then as he backs up, Plant falls, regains consciousness as he's falling. And
what happened to McCombie that he gave up that fight?
He tries to put on a game face like if he wasn't hurt and stumbled. And I was like, bro, this motherfucker was this close.
Yeah, so my thing is, what happened to McCombie, bro? Like,
I think he faded. Because bro,
I've never seen him fight before, but does he gas out like that?
I think because I kept saying he was gonna gas out because bro, every punch this man was thrown, it's like he was throwing it with 100%. And I kept saying in the live, I'm like, bro, take some steam off your punches, bro. Take some steam off because you're gonna tire yourself out, bro.
Well, he acted like Plant's punches were devastating, bro. It's like, what the fuck?
You know, that's another thing. Plant, I don't know where the power came from, but
maybe he's visiting Conti, bro. Maybe he's visiting Conti.
His past couple of fights.
Oh, he is a snack fighter, right? He is a snack fighter.
That's what McCombie said to him at the weigh-in.
Yeah, he's a snack fighter. So
because
who knows?
McCombie got popped dirty. I forgot what fight it was, right? And you know how Caleb Plant gets all emotional, right?
Yeah.
Caleb Plant is a real emotional fighter, right? So when he got to when he got to the press conference, McCombie's brother called him a bum, and that shit set Caleb off, right? So now Caleb's getting all in his feelings, right? He's all talking shit. Then when they go to do the stare off and shit, the stare down, he says to McCombie, he says, You're a fucking cheater. The same shit he was doing to Canelo. Remember, he tried to bring up to Canelo, you're a cheater, right? He said, you're a fucking cheater. And McCombie goes, well, you're in snack. You're in snack. And then Plant didn't say nothing. Like, you know what I would have said? I would have said, and snack, I'm a clean fighter. No, Plant didn't say shit, bro. McCombie was like, you're in snack, bro. So don't even tell me about don't even tell me about putting shit in my body and all that. And Plant ain't saying nothing, bro. And listen, you look at the fighters that's on snack: Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford, Caleb Plant. You know, let me ask you an honest question. I never thought out of all the fighters that are on snack, and this is to Terrence Crawford's credit, I think that he wasn't the one. But let me ask you, do you think that Terrence Crawford being at snack has probably indulged in some?
I'm not, it's hard to say what's going on. You can only speculate, and there's not much.
When did he get the snack? Is what I'm saying, because remember when Crawford moved up to 147, he knocked out everybody that he faced at 147. So when did Terrence Crawford go to snack?
You could probably Google that, find that out. Yo, man, it's Jerry. You saw what Jerry Jones did with Jamie Foxx?
Nah, what happened?
Jamie Foxx was on a live, and they're at the practice squad watching the and Jerry. And at the end of this, Jamie Foxx had to shut down his live because Jerry Jones started talking about the Cowboy players' dick sizes. What the fuck is that? Yo, these old men are fucking crazy freak, bro.
Oh, they literally did a story on this. Hold on.
On what? On Crawford and
Crawford and Snack.
Yeah, you probably could see when he signed to him.
Last Thursday, the internet broke as Devin Haney, who's in camp for the biggest fight of his career against George Kambosos, which is the winner. He gets all 4 belts, so it was his most important fight. But one of the advantages is being a snack. Terrence Crawford, prior to Devin Haney, let me see something about snack. Without any prior knowledge, an educated guess serve to see snack gym as well as strength and conditioning. So snack under its pretenses is for strength and conditioning. Under its pretense program.
Yeah, you're not watching any of the fights, bro?
No, I'm doing a live, brother. How the fuck? What do I look like? I got 4 eyes? Like,
I thought you would have it on the TV, bro. Munguia's fighting, bro.
Yeah, but how am I gonna? I'm literally reading an article, and you're asking me if I'm watching the fight. Obviously not. I'm about to get off though. Let me finish watching this. Hold on 1 second. Because you know what? You just reminded me. I do got to catch the fight, bro. Ridiculous. I just want to see something about Snack real quick.
It was a crazy knockout, bro. It was top prospect Alan Garcia.
This comes with Victor Conte, Snack. Hey, Tycho, come on. Yeah. Multitask, right? I'm supposed to pull up the screen, talk about
No, but last time you had the fight on. What you on the line?
Like, why don't I just split myself in half and make a clone? Like, why don't I just do that? Like, what the fuck y'all expect me to do, bro? Hold on.
No, but last time you had it on at the same time. Are you watching the fight and you're on the line?
Yeah, but I was doing a live and I wasn't literally doing all this.
Crawford, Sean, Snack, and
hold on. Let me. While I'm on here, let me put on the fight. I see what you're saying. Y'all want me to put the fight on and talk as the fight is going on. All right.
No, I'm just saying if you're watching it, it was a crazy knockout.
You just reminded me. You just reminded me. Hey, does anybody know? Because I know when Amazon, that pay-per-view was $90. Does anybody know if the snack had the same price? I mean, fucking snack. I'm over here talking about snack.
The Zone
have it for $90? Like if you had a membership,
right.
with the Zone.
D-Style was saying that I think they stopped giving discounts. I didn't pay for the fight because I was at the family's watching the fight.
So let me get this straight. I got a fucking membership with fucking the Zone, and you're telling me that I paid monthly, and you're gonna tell me that that fucking I still gotta pay full for the pay-per-view?
They changed that policy. I think they did. I think that's what D-Style was saying the other day. Or a few weeks ago.
I'm glad I bought the shit on Amazon. Fuck
you know,
you crazy, bro.
I know my family did that on Amazon too because they don't have only hardcore people got the Zone. You know what I mean? The family, they just ordered it on Amazon. What year? I'm trying to see what year he joined. And I can't find that answer.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, there's multiple fights on though, right? On different networks. You said Munguia's on, right? I totally forgot.
I think that's on ESPN Plus.
Okay.
My bad.
I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Devastating knockout for this young guy, bro.
So right now, they're showing Derevchenko and the Munguia, right? The because you know what, I can go directly on my ESPN app, but then if I go directly on, it's gonna fuck this up. So I'll keep it on for now, just to see what's going on.
No, man, I'm just saying if you were watching it, because I know you. I didn't want to.
No, because y'all think I'm some type of fucking, I'm
no, some, man.
I'm some fucking super being. I'm supposed to fucking watch the fight, fucking.
It's on commercial. It's on commercial break right now.
Fucking answer questions like, what do you think? I'm a human being, bro. The fuck?
I'm not an animal. I am a human being. You seen that movie? You seen that movie? I'm sorry. I am not an animal. I am a human being. That's the Elephant Man. You never seen that movie?
Oh, I think I did. Hey, just real quick, not to change subjects, but don't be surprised, bro, if you hear that the diddler, that Jeffrey Epstein happens to him, bro. Just don't be surprised with that shit, bro.
No, I'm not surprised at all, but I think there's a lot more things crazier going on.
Absolutely.
But real quick on the Diddy, the one thing that so that everybody understands, they're talking about everything else, but the only thing you're not hearing is about those videotapes. You're talking about people, yeah, he did this to this person specific, but anything that has to do with the videotaping of the Blue Fountain Hotel and at his parties, that those videotapes, nobody's talking about those. Neither is the government.
I honestly believe something else is happening in the background, bro.
It's
election season. It's just kind of weird.
This is weird as fuck, bro.
It's just weird because, like, listen, bro, you can't tell me that he's been doing this shit for fucking 20-something years, and you just now because Cassie fucking says something in a video comes out. Nah, bro, there's a lot of shit behind that, bro. There's a lot of shit going on right now, bro.
Well, his Diddy's ex.
I'll tell you what. Motherfuckers act up around here to try to do this whole new world order shit, bro. I'm ready to go. You ain't fucking with me, bro. You better move on to the next house, brother. Like I ain't playing that shit. I'm telling you, it's gonna get one day. It's gonna be like that.
Things are getting crazy, bro. That's what I can tell you.
Let me see.
Trying to see if I could find this answer.
Yeah, Devin. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, he was. Yes, he was at that party. You damn right. Devin know what's up. Devin, look, but he look content to be next to him too. He happy.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna go too far with that because at the same time there are a lot of bitches in these parties, bro. And yeah, you're gonna get a lot of bitches. But is there another dark side to that? I forgot who was the one who was saying, bro. Hey, man, you had a Diddy party to a certain hour, then it's time to go.
Hey, speaking of Devin Haney, look, I know I'm hard on Devin, bro, and I've always been hard on him, but whatever. I'm telling you, I'm just like people do it with Teo. They're brutally honest with Teo, right? They're brutally honest with Teo. Let me be brutally honest with Devin, bro. And I'm doing this out of like as a boxing fan and as a person who's seen him get hurt. I think everything he doing is cap, bro. He don't want to step back in that ring, bro. He doesn't. I know every day he wake up, he remembers what happened that day. And people want to say he didn't fight Pyro because of the money. No. If Devin
he's suspended, bro, he can't fight.
But even if it was even if he wasn't suspended, because he was on another interview talking about money too, about he's gonna come back and do it. Like you got, like, if you take a loss, Devin was never really a fucking all that shit that people made him out to be. That was a group of channels, bro, pumping this kid up to be something that he wasn't, bro. So, and I think that got in his head. And somebody said this. It was a fighter. So it wasn't me. It wasn't somebody else. I forgot who it was, and I got to find him. But he made a lot of sense. And he said, I ain't got no issues with Devin. He's like, but why is he walking around with 10 bodyguards like he's Floyd?
Oh, I mean, who was that? Who said that?
Some fighter said that, right? And he was like, I'm not trying to. He's like, I'm not trying to shit on Devin. All I'm saying is this, bro. He's like, a lot of us got money. A lot of us do this, right? He's walking around with like 10 bodyguards and like he's Floyd. And he's like, it kind of looked ridiculous when he was fighting Ryan and they're walking in New York City. And I remember that. And Ryan, all the girls are going up to him, Ryan. Then they put the camera on fucking Devin. He's walking down Manhattan with 8 big motherfuckers around him, man.
And nobody around him.
Who the fuck he is.
Yeah, that's what happened to him when he went to there was a fight that Pitbull Cruz and him went. I think it was a Tank Davis fight. And Pitbull Cruz was in the crowd, and bro, he was swarmed. I mean, he's a celebrity at that time, big time. And then, Devin, without his security, and nobody even recognizes him. Like, what the fuck are you doing without his security, bro?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's an image.
I think that's what I'm saying, though. But I think his, that's my point. I think his image is what's keeping him doing what he's doing right now. What I want to see Devin back in the ring. I really do, because I want to see how much it affected him, because I give him credit for getting up all those times. I really do. But also at the same time, he was
does he get an award for that?
Nope, he doesn't. He doesn't get up, just like Berlanga. He's like, no, I ain't giving him no fucking award for that. Okay. And by the way, I give Devin more credit for getting up from those 3 bad knockdowns but Berlanga surprised me. Okay, but at the same time, I don't think Devin was getting up to try to win the fight. Devin was getting up because he didn't want to go out in a meme and say, you got knocked out by Ryan Garcia. In fact, the first thing he said when he went to Twitter that night, the very first thing he said, yeah, I might have lost, But I got up all those times. Like that's the first thing he said. And that's because he didn't want to get knocked out. And that's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. But I want to see this kid fight again because I want to know where his mindset is at, bro. I want to see.
I mean, he doesn't. Look, that's why everybody knows he's bullshitting about Teo when Eddie Hearn came out just last week and told him he doesn't want to fight. He wants $4 million. He needs to take $1 million fight and work.
$4 million for who? Paru?
He wants $4 million. Yeah, he wants $4 million. That's Eddie Hearn put it out.
Does Devin still have? Did Devin drop his belt?
Yeah, he dropped his belt. He's a champion in recess.
Hold on, let me see.
But he dropped his belt because the belt now belongs to he's not gonna fight Pato anyway. Pato.
Yeah, but still, because I've been saying this, and I'm still gonna say it. I think that him having that belt is gonna be his downfall, bro.
He doesn't have a belt, man.
If he does, that's why I'm asking. If he does,
no, he got stripped. He
got stripped, right?
The guy who's got the WBC? Pato's got the IBF. He's not gonna fight Pato because of the 10-pound rehydration, and then he wants $4 million. So it's either he's doing the same thing that the Hitchinson is doing when Matias had the IBF, and then the WBC belt belongs to who's got the WBC? I forgot.
Right here, WBC is vacant.
No, it's not vacant.
Yes, it is. That's what it says right here.
No, they elevated. They elevated. The Dominican guy. The guy who beat Russell.
No, he's the intern.
He was the intern. He got elevated.
Okay, well, it's up on the screen right here. It says last updated September 20th. Today is September 20th.
Did they demote him and nobody said anything? Look it up.
What's
the name of the guy with the?
I'm asking you if you're looking at the screen, brother.
I can't. It's small, bro. What's the name?
Let me move it up. Hold on.
What's the name of the Dominican guy, man? Who's the intro?
So right here it says updated 20th of September 24, vacant.
No, Matias is. They still got that shit is old, man. Matias still champion. He's not.
Where is it showing Matias champion? It shows Teofimo Lopez, WBO, IBF, Liam Paru, WBC vacant, WBA, El Rayo. What are you looking at, bro?
Do you see Matias' name right on the top? That's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Oh, what's the name of the interim? Puello, yeah, Alberto Puello.
But there's nobody in the WBC, so
Alberto...
Sandor Martin is ranked number 1, Catterall is number 2. And Gary Antoine is number 4. Richardson Hitchens is number 5, which doesn't make any sense because why is Hitchison fighting in the IBF if he's constantly complaining about a damn rehydration? Why are you in a fucking that doesn't make any sense. Why are you complaining about you have to rehydrate and you can't go over 10 pounds, but yet
that thing is old, man. I'm reading here. In June 2024, it was announced that Devin Haney was declared WBC world champion in recess, and Puello was elevated to full champion.
Okay, well, this says updated. Let me go to the WBC website then, because this says updated to 20th.
WBC boxing
website, WBoxing website. Ratings mail. Yes, you're right. Well, hold on. Wait, let me click on them. Yes, they elevated him.
Yeah, I told you he was elevated.
So it says right here that the other champions, the WBO, the IBF, and yes, you're right, because it says right here the other champions is Teofimo Lopez, Liam Paru, and they elevated the other guy, Dalton Smith, took his place.
WBA?
Yeah, the WBC, I believe he's the silver champion. Man, why they got these fucking belts? Silver, intern, like get them shit out of here, bro.
They're just classifications, like ranking classification. But if you don't know what each belt means, then it's makes it weird as fuck. But it's out to confuse the people.
Okay, so So at 140, so Devin, so going back to Devin then, Devin is mainly at, okay, let me see right here. Devin is still, what sanctioning body do they have him in?
Well, he's WBC, and so he's not even listed on here now.
He's not even listed because he's still suspended, right?
Well, no, because not only because he's suspended, but it should say champion in recess. Yeah, it says it right there, champion in recess, Devin Haney, underneath Cuello. Which is a dumb name. It just means you've been stripped, buddy. You're just what champion in recess means is that he's an immediate mandatory.
So hold on a second. So if he's champion in recess, once he comes back, what would be the point? He's a mandatory.
Champion in recess means basically when you come back, you are the immediate mandated mandatory to the champion. That's what that means. So whoever is a champion, when you come back, you activate your thing, and you're his next fight within 3 months or 6 months, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So if Devin comes back, he could fight Cuello.
Hey, let me ask you this. You know what fight I want to see, bro? I want to see El Rayo and our guy Teo. I think that's a good fight.
I'm not interested. I think he's trash. He's
Why?
trash. He's
trash. No. Let's not forget the little sparring.
He's trash. Yeah, I get it, bro. Bro. It's not. I'm not saying I don't want. There's other fights I'd rather see.
Listen, bro. I want to see Teo fight everybody. If we get his ass, we get his ass whipped.
That's not about that, bro. Rayo is not going to beat Teo. But I think there's just better fights. But the thing is, another thing is going on with Teo. He's in some type of litigation. He's trying to leave Top Rank and be Canelo's number one fighter under his promotional company.
Is he trying to go with Eddie?
Yeah. He's trying to leave Top Rank so he could then be Canelo Promotions number one fighter.
I don't know if Eddie's gonna get Teo the fights that he needs, bro. I mean, you see how that Boots situation is unfolding, bro.
It's not Eddie. Who you mean, Eddie Hearn?
Yeah.
No, Mike. It'll be Canelo Promotions.
Oh, you mean under Eddie Reynoso?
No, under Canelo Promotions.
No, I'm saying you're talking about him training with Eddie and Canelo being under Canelo Promotions, right? But I hear what he said he's gonna be. Hey, let me tell you something. If Teo was to get Canelo's defense, bro, he'd be a really, bro, that'd be crazy.
Well, if you look at there's that one video where Teo's hitting the pad with Reynoso, and Canelo was off to the side, and then he came into the picture because he saw he you could hear when somebody's hitting something hard, and when Teo was done with that session right there, he wasn't admiring his work. He was just head down and moved on to the next thing he had to do, and he left off camera. It was no showboating. It was like he was a student, and he was being respectful to Reynoso. So I think that could really work.
I do too. And I think listen, man, I want the best for Teo. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I feel like Teo is misunderstood. I feel like he's misunderstood. I feel like he wears his, you know what Teo reminds, and I could be reading him wrong, but the reason why I say that I relate to him is because I do things like that. And let me explain. I feel like Teo wears his heart on his sleeve, but then he does this weird shit at times, like especially during fight week.
He's socially awkward, man.
Socially awkward, because I'm socially awkward. I am. Especially in certain situations, I become socially awkward. So as the fight builds up during the fight week, you start noticing Teo starts acting weirder than usual. And to me, he's
a master promoter too, though. I mean, there's gamingship in that. Like what he did this week. That's not. I mean, I don't know he did anything, but everybody's making. I mean, not everybody, but some people are making a.
Well, but they're gonna make a big deal out of it.
Right. You know what I mean? And,
like he's racist.
And he's not in fight week, right? And you know, like, and I'm not saying that it was bad or wrong, but you also got to be aware of the social climate that we're in, and he's not socially aware. He really isn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm not saying he did it with ill intent. I'm not
on fight week. I know this for a fact that at least I noticed every time Teo fights on fight week, he starts getting a little stranger and stranger and stranger. And I think that he's that, like, you might call it the promoter. I just think he's socially awkward in certain situations. I truly, because I believe I do this. You do things that are weird, and you might even say things that you might even realize that later on you look back and you're like, why the fuck did I say that? Or why did I do that? Because at the time you're not, I can't really explain it, but I do shit like that. I'm socially, it may not look like it here, but I'm socially awkward around people at times. And sometimes I don't know what to fucking say or what to do. So I'll do some out of pocket shit. And I'll look back at it later and go, that was weird. Why did I do that? And I can't even tell you why I did that. And I think Teo does that. I
think sometimes he needs to slow down and think what he's going to say before he says it.
That too.
And he doesn't do that.
No, nah, bro, I'm dead ass serious, bro. Ask people that know me will tell you.
If you want to see some racist stuff,
I'm socially awkward in certain situations, especially like, I'm not saying that around. So if I know you or I'm cool with you or even like a female, I get weird sometimes, you know what I mean? But there's certain situations where I get weird and I look back and I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? And I think Teo does that, bro. I think Teo does that a lot. I'm not excusing him, but
I don't think things through. I mean, like I said, he's not social. He's socially awkward. I don't think he's totally socially aware of the climate we're in, and has that term been a monkey or whatever, gorilla, been used derogatory? Yes, it has been.
Did Tank and Crawford call each other?
Yeah, well, yeah, you see that all the time on Tank's thing, the gorilla. I can't recall about Terrence, but I know Tank for a fact. And then you want to hear something? There's a video of Bill Haney. He's at the zoo and he's calling a monkey Tank.
Right. I do remember that.
And see, now that was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
But you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say that's like a Latino calling another Latino spick. That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say he can do that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't excuse it.
No, it's not right, bro. And a lot of people weren't happy, regardless of creed, especially those who were in the black community, were not happy that he was doing that because that was wrong.
I don't think he is either, Mike. And look, and another thing too, and we've been over this 1,000 times. Anyone from New York will tell you that a lot of I don't use it anymore. I've been through this 1,000 times. I don't use it because I just feel like I know that universally it's not acceptable. And if I feel like that I could live my life without saying it, it ain't gonna hurt me, it ain't gonna kill me. So I say ninja. But a lot of dudes from New York, especially Latinos and white boys and Arabics, they use the N with the A at the end, not the ER with the A. So when Teo was standing next to Devin and he says, "What's up, ninja?" whatever, right? And people took that as, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, bro, you dudes from New York know exactly what the fuck is going on. You know don't act like you're. I can understand people in Cali and shit like that because it is different out there and shit's different out there, prison politics or whatever the fuck it is. But I know in the East Coast how the shit is, bro. And the way he said it, he's not saying it to be derogatory, bro. He's not. But now, however, this shit.
Berlanga said it to Tank earlier today. I was going to read it to you, but I think he took it down.
This shit, however, I think it's a mixture of him trying to push buttons, and I'm not saying that I agree with it, but then again, you're right. I do remember Bill Haney at the zoo. Matter of fact, I do remember that being at the zoo and calling Tank a monkey. I think he did.
Right. Yeah, I think that was like trying to be really like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I do. Remember
But bro, I mean, selective outrage, man. I mean, we gotta say
there is psycho. And I'm not. I don't say it. I try not to say it because I just don't. Instead of me being in a situation where I have to explain myself, You know, not saying I have to explain myself, but instead of me being in a situation where I just don't say it, bro. That's it. You know, that's just me.
You know, but Berlanga uses that because, bro, it's not.
Oh,
it's,
come on, Berlanga,
that,
of course, bro. He from Brooklyn. He's gonna come on. Fat Joe says it like every sentence.
Yeah.
Fat Joe says it every sentence, bro. Like almost every sentence, bro.
You know, I'm not tripping about it, bro. I don't want. I really don't care.
But my whole point is that I think Teo does say things at times, and he's trying to rev people up. But I also believe more on he's socially awkward.
He is, and I think most athletes are, man. Many of these athletes are socially awkward because they're not school kids either. You know what I mean? They're homeschooled. All they're doing is this thing, and then the sport of boxing is really a lonely sport. It's not a team sport where you're hanging out with other people a lot, and so that makes it, you know. And then I mean, let's keep it a buck. Teal Senior is another nut job, and so that doesn't help his son either. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm FBA King. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. And I mean, look, it is what it is. It's content, you know. You know what I don't understand though. Like, I don't know if it's a weird topic, but I feel like, but then again, that would infringe on your freedom of speech. I see the issue. I feel like certain people that do certain shit shouldn't get monetized for that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like if you're causing division or just causing hatred and shit like that, or causing fucking chaos online, I don't think you should be monetized, bro. That's just
see. Tank and Berlanga were going at it right today, and he deleted it
on X.
Yeah, that's why I was Berlanga and Berlanga. You know, he said something like, "Man, this nigga, whatever," to Tank, right? Yeah. And I don't know. He took it down. I don't even think it was a big deal because it's not. I don't think it is. Tank didn't even say nothing about it.
Berlanga went at Teo.
Right. And so, let's see here.
And what's kind of ironic is Berlanga goes at Teo for the same thing, which is kind of different, but still, he goes at Teo because Teo's born in New York and has family in New York, but lives in Miami.
Oh man, he took it down.
Man, that's like, but he gets mad when Oscar says you're born in New York and not Puerto Rico. You see what I'm saying? It's like he's doing the same shit. Like, it's kind of weird to me. Edgar says, "I'm sorry, Puerto Rico. It wasn't my fault."
No, he took it down. I'm reading it's deleted, and I see someone who else responded, and there was a text that he did about a tweet he said about 3 hours ago. But I'm sorry, bro. All these southern belles, bro, who are not from the concrete jungle, you know, they're gonna start, you know, their crybaby shit. Well, how about they cry about that one dude who berated the black Latino man being black, and you saw that video, bro?
No,
speak English, man. Speak English, motherfucker. This ain't your country. All that type of shit. You know what I mean? So there's selective outrage. Nobody, you know what I mean? There's like, get off the bullshit. I'm just sick of it, bro. Selective outrage on bullshit. Yeah, he deleted it because then people were, you know, some people were bitching. Oh, everyone on Berlanga's nuts about him saying nigga. Bet no one will check him because he called Tank nigga, right? But he wasn't saying like, you know, no.
They're trying to make that fight. Tank versus Roach.
No, yeah.
You got to be kidding me, bro. No way.
So they offered to fight to. Listen to this. Robert Garcia was and Robert Garcia said they offered to fight to Rayo, and Rayo turned it down. He turned it down because they wanted the fight. They wanted Rayo to fight at 135, and they turned it down. And then since he turned it down, now he's trying to pick up a guy from 130, but he ain't gonna try to fight somebody from 135.
Wow, bro.
I don't want to mention his. We should not mention his name no more. No more. He's unworthy.
I want to see it announced first before I go crazy on that, because I actually stuck up for Tank, and I said after Frank Martin, I cannot see him going backwards as far as names go.
Bro, we've been saying that since he left on Mayweather. Now it's not May. Who's mention Mayweather now? Is it Mayweather's fault? Come on, man. They gotta get off that bullshit. But they wanted to weight drain Rayo to 135. And then we're like, no, man, he's a champion at 140. And so then now they're moving to try to get Roach.
See Mike Coppinger.
And Fat Boy Cheeseburger, Dan Rafael was reporting it too. That his sources are saying that they're talking to Roach. And some other people said the same thing. Oh, my close was saying that same thing too.
I'm about to. You didn't miss much, brother. I'm about to get off anyway, Pancho. I appreciate you for being here, man. Hey, you got anything to say, HOD? Because I gotta eat, man.
Cockroaches are not cute.
I agree.
Nothing, man. Hey, man. I mean, it's good, bro, man. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. No, man. Nothing else, man. Go eat, bro. We'll catch you on the next one. Watch the fight, bro. Is it on yet?
Let me see.
Damn,
I changed it. That's why.
Yeah, let me see here. It was on commercial break earlier.
Yeah.
It looks like it's about to start.
All right. Well, let me get off then.
All right,
man,
bro.
hey, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, ya tú sabes, hermanito, man. God bless you then.
God bless, bro. I appreciate for the small amount of people that pulled up, right? I really do, man. The guys that are always here, bro. I fuck with y'all, man. You know, as long as there's always a handful of people here, I'll go live and I'll stay live. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Tycho. Y'all have a blessed night.